locked in with DJ Astonish. Make sure y'all tap in to not just this one, but to all of them. Everything he's posting.
I'm a savage. I ain't got no time for a nigga. I'm a bad bitch. Never spend a dime ass nigga.
Right now, you're locked in with your boy DJ Astonish, and I'm joined by. I'm actually really excited to actually be speaking with this lady, Anna B. What you saying, my girl?
It's Onna B. Onna B. Hey.
Well, you know what? I've got to say, man. You know, I've recently joined Coalition out in the States. That's how I come across your music, and you know what? I was feeling your vibe. I was feeling your swag. Your recent track that's out, absolutely, you know, dope record, which has obviously made me look into you. And I was just realizing, man, you got some talent. You know, not just a rapper, but you know, a singer too.
Right.
So tell me, Anna B, where did music start for you? How did you discover that, you know, you're a talent? And
I would say I discovered my talent when I actually start making music, and like people like heard it and they'll tell me like, oh, this sounds good. Cause like I always used to just write, and I feel like most females kind of relate to this. Like while we was younger, we would always write in a journal somewhere, you know. So like in high school, I took creative writing classes and stuff like that. So I just always been serious about writing. And so, you know, where I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, music's big, you know, and it can help with a lot of things. So I just decided to cope with, you know, music. So I decided to, you know, go to the studio and see what I can do. And I'm here today.
You're here today. Well, you know, you dropped, you know, a few videos out this year. Like, what is the goal now? Like, obviously, this must be a time you're actually getting serious. Obviously, I see you in the studio now, so you look like you're coming for this now.
Yeah, it's mine. I ain't coming for it. It's already mine.
I like it.
You just haven't noticed me yet.
I like it. Do you know what? I like that attitude. I like the fact that you're owning it. I like the fact that you're owning this. So what's like your plan, your strategic, like right now? What are you doing? Are you just like messing with a lot of like, would you say you've kind of like already established your own style of what direction you want to go? Would you say you're still experimenting?
To be honest, I feel like I'm still experimenting. I'm still experimenting because I'm still growing up, you know, as a young lady. So it's like I want to decide how I want to be viewed, you know, because I feel like your music plays a big part in that. So it's like, what do I want them to know, you know? So it's like, I'm still just deciding. That's what's been holding me back from dropping my R&B music as well, because I don't believe that they actually heard all my rap songs. So they don't know I can rap. They know I can make a good song, but they don't know I can rap. So I just felt like I want to rap for a minute, especially when I'm younger. So I can do the party stuff. I can do this. And then like I just turned 20 last week. So like once I'm 20, 23, 24, 25, I can be dropping my R&B, you know, because like I'm a grown woman now.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, it's fun.
But, you know, it's always, I'm sorry to cut you off. It's always, you know, a lot of people have different opinions, and dealing with the coalitions and just performing at different places. I get a lot of good feedback from the R&B, and people want that. But I'm still, you know, just, you know, on both sides.
I hear you. Well, you know, it's kind of funny speaking to you, you know, and it always is when you meet artists, because I sense that, you know, you've got this like alter ego in your craft, you know, because, you know, I've seen the video, you know, on the floor, and then I'm speaking, you know, I like that. I don't feel like I'm speaking to the same girl. So tell me, where does this like, you know, this energy and this cheeky, sassy attitude comes from?
With music, emotions, and you feel me, getting into character plays a long way. So it's like I feel like I think I sent you a couple of my unreleased tracks. So like I do all type of music. I do R&B, I do rap, I do pop. I do all type of music. I'm starting to learn how to play instruments and everything right now. So it's just like I'm just, you know, I don't know. It just clicks in. It's like, you know, before you get on stage, you're super nervous, but like when I'm on stage, it's like,
yeah, Switched into it.
Game time. Like, no matter if y'all fuck with me or not, I'm about to turn up.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're obviously saying that you've done clubs in that. So what's it like doing clubs? Like, do you get nervous, or do you just, like you say, you just switch in the zone and you're just like, yeah, I'm just.
I switch in the zone.
Yeah.
But I do be nervous a little bit because I'm always the youngest.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So, it's like, I'll be in a room with older guys, older females. So like, it's just like, I don't know if these females are going to react like, oh, she's trying to be grown, or, should they be like, okay, let's.
Yeah.
But I tend to not, you feel me, really even worry because like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to put on a performance. So it's either if you like it. If you don't, you still remember it. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think being so young, I think it really does put you in at an advantage. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to a lot of these,
I feel like I really do feel the same. I really do feel the same.
Yeah, definitely. So like your inspirations growing up musically, like who have you looked up to as role models?
I could say, well, I've been growing up. Well, I have grown up. I've listened to a lot of Beyonce. I grew up with my mom, and she has a lot of sisters, so it's just like we're a singing family. Like we like to listen to music and do girl things.
Yeah.
So I can say Beyonce, an old group that I like for real is Escape. Now
Escape.
Yeah, now I like to listen to Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
So sad she's retiring. And I can say another person would be
so many. Is it so many times?
It's so many. It's
yeah,
so many.
I think when you're musical, I think it's very difficult to like pick like certain artists because
it's like, and then like right now, I don't know who to name because I'm like, should I say the first people that I decided to like? Okay, I like their music, so this is what I want to listen to. You feel me? Or do I say the people that was basically brought with my family? Something my mama will play when she's getting up and she's cleaning up in the morning, and it's just stuck with me. So it's just, in the middle of that.
Yeah, I think that's the amazing thing about music is that, when you're a musical person, different artists, different moods, different vibes speak to you. Do you know what I mean? In different ways. So it's hard to, to sit there and actually categorize. When people say to me, like, what's your top 10, rappers and the rest of it? I'm just like, well, that's a difficult one because there's so many different talented out there.
It's so many. And then I listen to a lot of different types of music. So it's like, I don't know. And then, like, not to be cocky, but if anybody asks me who's my favorite, I gotta say me.
Well, do you know what? I don't think that is. I think that's important because you know what? You are
my biggest fan.
Well, absolutely. You are your own self-worth. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know what? If you're not actually putting yourself at the heart of anything, what are you doing this for?
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, you're inspired to be, a name. Do you know what I mean? There's no doubt about that, or what you're doing it for. So, what would Anna be, let's say in a few years' time, let's say 5 years down the line, what would you want to be achieving in the music game?
To what I already want to like achieve within 5 years.
Yeah.
I would like to at least be nominated for a Grammy, stuff like that. Just get the experience. No matter if I even get one, the experience is major for me. Any type of movie, and I can get my songs in any type of movies. I feel like that's super dope. And I just want to see, I can't really say what to expect because I'm still discovering who I am.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even know who I'm going to be in 5 years. Yeah. Life has its ways and, all I can do is just be patient and don't give up on myself.
Absolutely. I think that's the worst thing you could do is give up.
People people do it though.
They do,
So,
they do,
you
they
know.
do. Well, do you know what? I won't be. You know what? I hope you. Well, I'm telling you, you're not, because I'm sitting here having this interview. I'm not. I am not sitting with somebody who's gonna just go and give up like now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not giving up. It's
Yeah,
over.
absolutely. You're coming for this game, girl. So tell me, like, right now, where you're at musically. Then, like, what's happening right now? So I presume you're making just records, experiment with sounds. What connections have you kind of made since you've been putting yourself out there, like just with people in the industry? Have you met anyone that's
I really haven't met anybody like serious in the industry, but I met a known artist named Dogg. He's from Detroit. He worked with a lot of known artists and stuff like that. But like other than that, it's just been more like local things. I've been on the radio. My song "On the Floor" was on the radio 2 months before it dropped, and with no fees, you know. So that was nice. I just got published in a newspaper for the first time last week, called Leo Weekly, and I've been going to Tennessee. I did the BMF series. I performed at a BMF series, and I did a college, TSU's college homecoming, and I did Moorhead. And I went back to Tennessee because they booked me again. So yeah, like,
you know, you're making slow moves, slow progressions. You know, it's kind of funny you said about Dogg, because you know, I'm familiar with Snap, and when I saw how did you actually get patterned up to actually doing the feature?
So I always listen to Dogg. I like his music. But one day he had posted like an open verse on his page to a song called Bloody Storm, and I just uploaded it. Like when I seen it, I just uploaded it. I made the video and I uploaded it, and he posted it that day. And he called me, like, because I had my number. I had my number on Instagram at the time, and he called me. I was like,
oh wow.
And I had the phone on mute and I was screaming, but it was dope. It was dope. It was really dope.
Making those networks for sure. So you've done you've done one of the coalitions. From what I've gathered, you've done one of their new music experiences. What was that like?
It was really dope. I was nervous though because I felt like I have a lot of different sides of me. And so I feel like with 2-3 songs, I didn't think that it would wrap up, you know, the full definition of On a Beat. Like, this is what I can bring to the table, just because, like, I got 100 songs. I got more than 100 songs. So it's like, I'm that girl with 100 flows. So it's like, I don't know. So, and then it's just more of just thinking, like, you know, because these people do have connects. So it's like, you want to, you know, surprise them and give them what they want. So that would just be the only worry for real.
Running it with a skill. Are we expecting another release soon?
Yes, I'm about to drop a song called Out the Bottle real soon.
Real soon. Sweet. So
I can play it if you want me to.
Oh wow! Do you know what? I won't mind that. You know, once we pattern this interview, that would be dope, man. I'm gonna presume now we're gonna start seeing more consistency from you.
Yes. Yeah. I promise you. I promise everybody. I'm about to start dropping music. I'm about to start dropping. It's just, you know, On the Floor was an experiment, and we just didn't, like, we did expect it to, like, you know, do exactly what it's doing right now. Like, we told ourselves in July, like, by October, we'll be getting our first book shows. We'll be getting radio play. We'll be doing this, and it's happening. So it's just more of like, okay, we know what we did, and we know we shouldn't be doing no more. Let's keep that same motto with the next projects. And just me, I'm just a perfectionist. So it's like, I just want everything to be right before I drop anything. I don't want to put nothing out mediocre. Like, well, I take music serious. So.
Well, once it's out there, isn't it? So
yes. And
so I feel you.
Vicious.
You know what I feel, yeah. Tell me about music visuals. How does your whole, I mean, I have to say the last video, absolutely dope. Even the one with the snapdog, the visuals. Are you, the master behind the craft? Do you have you got someone that's giving you like the tips of?
I can actually say with the snapdog video, it was more of just like us running through Detroit and we just pulled up, like it just came together like that. I do take the time out to plan my videos. Like I'll write a whole layout, like from the moment from when the beat starting to when the camera's cutting off. But on the floor, me and my producer had came up with the concept, and you seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it, girl. I've seen it. You know what? And there were hot visuals because when I came across it, I was just like, yo, who's this girl? I mean, I was looking at, like when I come across music, like and what gets me involved with our artists is, like I say, superstars. I mean, I like to listen to superstars, I mean, people who are making the shit. And I saw this, I first stumbled across On the Floor and I was just like, yo, who is this girl? Like, what I mean? I thought, you meant the business. So, I watched this video, do you know what I mean? And, I wouldn't have thought it was an independent artist starting out. Do you know what I mean? Because, you owned your shit. So, you owned your shit. So I'm really interested to see like what you've got coming next. You're talking about like playing with instruments and all the rest of it. Like, so do you work with a producer then? So I presume you've got like a main guy that produces your stuff. Do you?
Yeah. Actually my producer is my manager / video man / photographer.
Wow.
But it's like it's like 3 other artists that's serious, that he does the same for as well. And he's actually an artist as well. This is his studio that I'm in. But like before that, it was just me, and I was just, going different places, spending money, investing, experimenting with different photographers and stuff like that. So yeah.
You're not messing around. You're playing with serious people. Then people who got the same ambition as you.
Yeah.
So there's
that's
no
what happens when you hang around the right people.
100. That's it. You get that positive energy which help elevates.
Yep. Once you start hanging around the right people and your life start elevating, that's when okay, I can chill with y'all.
Absolutely. It's looking at you, I can tell you're serious about this. So I take it there's no other career aspirations then.
No.
I'm
gonna be a star. Like I'm gonna be a star. Like I'm an actress, video director, like all type of stuff. Like I even I took film study class before, so it's just like I want to start writing movies, like books. Like I want to do all type of stuff. I have a lot of imagination and I'm very creative. So if I have the funds, can't nobody stop me. Like
no, I what I feel, yeah. And I respect the fact that you're holding your ground with this, because I know myself as a person with dreams and ambitions, when
I'm just being humble. Humble.
Well, that's it. You know what? You got to be true to who you are. And I can tell, you're not, there's a difference between self-belief and arrogance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does it sit with you when you're talking to people, when people say, what do you want to do? And, basically, you're just telling them, I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be doing the music. Do you get much negative energy, or do you kind of you don't have any other kind of badness around?
Actually, when I was like, I can say I've been doing music seriously for about 2 years. But when I first started, I could say my family members and even my friends really didn't take it as serious.
Yeah.
But like I said, when they actually heard it, it was good. But people had their inputs, and I'm just the type of person, I'm like, if you're not gonna really support me or try to help me in any type of way, which is financially or physically, like if I'm doing music and you can't just share a post, you feel me? Like, how am I supposed to react to any type of input? You feel me? Because I'm gonna take it as an insult, because I work hard on this stuff. So it's just like, I'm not just playing it for you guys to critique it. I'm just doing this because this is what I want to do. And it's just like, now they see that I'm really taking it serious. So they're very supportive. But, you know, people are going to always have their opinions, but I'm going to be on a beat. So.
Yeah, I feel you. It sounds to me that you're still enjoying like the whole process of where you're at.
Yeah, I am. It's teaching me patience. It's teaching me patience, and it's teaching me a lot of stuff about, you know, the people who I just have around me and the type of people that I do want around me. And, you know, like I said, I'm still just growing as a woman. So it's like, you know, it's not easy, but I didn't expect this lifestyle to be. So, you know, if it was, then everybody would be stars. Everybody would be a Michael Jackson, you know.
That's the one. That's the one.
Don't come like that.
No, absolutely not. No, you got to put in the work. 100.
And I ain't gonna lie. I actually like that. Like, I like actually getting up, having something to do. Like,
you've got purpose. You've got purpose. Yeah.
Like I don't even listen to music. Like, I listen to beats. Like, I'll be listening to music and I'll be like, let me listen to some beats real quick. And, you know, I grab my other phone and I do like some voice memos. My company in the car, they're used to it. So it's like, it's what happens when you're in my car.
Well, you know, you definitely sound to me like you're musical all round, you know?
Yeah. Music is life.
100. I always say that it's the soundtrack to my life, no doubt.
Music is life, no cap.
No doubt. So Anna B, it's been a pleasure getting to know you and literally hearing, you know, what you've got coming. I am actually excited because I'm still messing with I'm still spinning on the floor out here right now.
I'm a savage. I ain't got no time for a nigga. I'm a bad bitch. Never spend a dime ass nigga. Please. Heard that she don't like me. She a big fan. If I can't take your nigga, then my bitch can. Pop another bottle. Can you tell we lit? This a real bitch party. You cannot get in. And my section see me flexing with my clique. If you ain't finna throw